Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Our mission is to explore the continuum, seek out strange new people, but not as strange as us, of course, to answer age-old questions and to boldly ask new ones.
Captain, I'm picking up an automated distress call some 39 light years away.
Location!
Zeta 2 Reticuli system.
Helm, set course!
Course plotted and laid in, sir.
Let's do it!
We're approaching the location now, sir.
What planet is that, Commander? It seems familiar.
It's Calpamos, sir. The signal is coming from the fourth moon, called Acheron.
Helm, put us into synchronous orbit. Admiral, you and I will beam down and see what's afoot.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Scarlet, I think I've deciphered part of that code.
Oh, and?
It seems like it's less of a distress call and more of a warning. I should inform the captain.
What's the point? I mean, if it's a warning, they'll know by now. And by the way, this moon used to be known as LV-426. The Admiral was right. That does sound familiar.
I don't like this place. Let's go back.
Oh, stop grumbling. We're there now. Ah! Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our little cartoon here. Thank you all for coming. It's good to see you. Let's see who's in the chat with us tonight. We have with us LGG Pixels or Geeks and George Nerd Writer. Great guy. If you haven't seen his channel yet, go give it a visit. Hit the like and subscribe. He's a good bloke. We have Vincent Gallipu or Gallipu. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. I don't pronounce French names very well.
You don't pronounce English names very well.
Look, Zoe. All right. Random Menace. Zoe is late. Yes, she was. Yeah. Not Ryan Johnson says hello out there in YouTube land. Hello, not Ryan Johnson. James Furman says hello, everyone. Hello, James Furman. Sorry, wrong one. James Furman says...
Yeah, just skip me.
Yes. Have I read a truer statement? Cake is indeed eternal. That's true.
Not if you eat it, it's not.
Very true.
Not Ryan Johnson says, cake or death.
Cake, please.
I can't claim it. It's Michael Burnham's original. Well, okay. Well, I thought it was the other one, was it not? The redhead? What's her name? Mrs.
Tilly.
Neelix?
Tilly.
Not Neelix.
Mrs. Neelix. Well, she is there, Neelix, isn't she? Come on.
Wrong show.
Gordon Blake saying, cake. Why are you going about cake? Chocolate fruit, okay, more cake. And clearly, this is one eternal cake. Anyway, we've got Gordon says, does Black Forest Gateau? Does Black Forest Gateau what? I think there's a joke there. You need to give us the punchline. Commodore Ty says hello. And I think Bird of Prey 5 says Kapla, Bird of Prey 5. Good to see
Kapla.
you. Go check out Bird of Prey
El
5.
Caroga.
Got a great channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on his. Jay Culture, I wonder what attracted Zoe to the Nebula. Oh, I'm magnified. I wonder what attracted Zoe to the Nebula class for the USS Robinson. It's a badass ship. It's an awesome ship. Everyone loves it.
The reason I like the Nebula class is very, very simple. It has all the luxury of the Galaxy class, but the profile is so much more compact, which means that it's much harder to broadside it.
Yeah, and it's
better in a fight.
And it's harder for the Jem'Hadar to do a suicide run in it too. So, Yeah,
True.
it's true. The Galaxy classes were not really combat ships. They were, for me at least, I thought the Galaxy class was an expression of how well the Federation was doing at the time. And
The Galaxy class is a nice command and control ship for sitting at the back of a fight. It shouldn't ever be in the front of a fight. It can't bank to save its life.
Well,
And it's certainly not with families on it.
Yeah.
of course, amused the Armaments ironed the DSC uniform but wore the TNG. Well, uniforms are unicorns. But she still looks dashing in the TNG uniform as well. So, okay, so we're going to before we head into round one, we're going to introduce our two captains. That is, of course, Zoe Cook Robinson and Scarlet Trekkie. With Scarlet Trekkie is Kira, and with Zoe Cook Robinson is Armand. And not forgetting, the show is not complete without our wonderful referee and scorekeeper, and often the bane in my side.
The only sensible voice in the show.
Okay.
Thank you, Paul. But I say you and Zoe are very sensible.
Since
Stop.
when? You
Suck it
take
up.
that back.
There's a rematch coming up, and you're not going to win any favors by kissing bottom. So, scoreboard. And show the team names. So on my left we have Operation Yar, and on the right we have the Intrepid Voyagers. Forgive me if I don't say the. If I do end up missing the when I say the name, you will not get an extra point for it. Okay? Yes. I don't think we're going to be that bad. So, we're now running round one. Round one consists of 10 questions. Each question requires one answer. Each answer, correct answer that is worth 1 point. If a team can't give the correct answer, the opposing team will get a new, fresh question. Are we both ready?
I have to ask one thing before we start.
Yes?
I've just been notified on Twitter that you put out something about last week's episode where you've taken the mick a little bit about the picture round.
What,
And everyone's now saying that this will never be forgotten. I think
It won't.
that's very bad and nasty and naughty.
No, Zoe.
Remember who you're talking about, Zoe.
What do you think that is, Zoe? I just want to question you. Distorted Starship could barely make it out, but just a flat out clear picture of Commander Riker.
It wasn't a clear
was not-
picture of Riker.
And if you had put your shields up, you would have gotten Riker.
Yeah, that's true. You could have bounced the question. You could have bounced the question and gone back to the way it was. It's not my.
You're muted, Zoe.
Well, since you put it like that, I can't disagree with you, Zoe. Anyway,
You know I can sign, don't you?
yes, I know. I've learned your sign language. You're often depicted with the middle finger. But anyway, let's do this, Zoe. Who wants to go first?
Zoe, would you like
Zoe?
to go first?
Happy to. Happy
Okay.
to take the first hit.
You'll be all right. First question is this. In which small town did T'Pol's great-grandmother live after crashing on Earth? I'll give you a clue.
Oh,
It was not Broken Bow. All right?
it's that one where they're like in the 60s or something, isn't it?
That's right, yeah.
It's my
Yeah.
go-to comfort episode.
Is it Carbon County?
It's very good episode.
Or is that just the location?
Sorry, what was that?
Carbon County?
That does ring a bell. It's not Huddersfield, Gordon Blake.
Zoe, I think you should raise the shields.
No, because you know it. I'm not giving you an easy question. Oh, is it Carbon Creek?
I thought
Why am I thinking Carbon Creek?
Correct. You were right. It was in fact Carbon Creek. Well done.
Yes.
Well done. Just bring up the scoreboard to show you the first point for Operation Yard.
Oh my goodness.
Well done. Okay, now over to the Intrepid Voyagers. In the movie Star Trek Generations, who ordered Data to scan for life forms?
In what? Sorry, I missed the first bit.
In the movie Star Trek Generations, who gave the order to Data to scan for life forms?
Oh,
Life forms, diddly-dee-dee. Precious little life
Little
forms,
life
diddly-dee-dee.
forms. Dee-dee-dee-dee. You tiny little life forms. Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo.
I
Where
watched.
are
I
you? Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo.
Diddly-dee-dee-dee-doo. Diddly.
By the way, that's also what I sing when I'm talking through Tinder. Yeah.
Kira, I think it was Riker.
I'll go with whatever you think because I can't remember.
Yeah, we'll go with Riker.
Okay.
Captain Kirk. Okay, you're going to go with Riker? You don't
Yeah.
think it might be a bird, Captain Kirk? No? You are in
No.
fact correct. It was Commander Riker. Well done. See the point. Awesome. Okay. Back to
Now,
what we-
interestingly, I found in an earlier draft of the script, it was Picard that gave that order. He was still on the bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
interesting.
Hmm.
Operation Yard, this is your question. What major change was made to Geordie? Excuse me. What major change was made to Geordie's character in the movie Star Trek: First Contact?
Didn't they take away his visor?
I think that's right.
I'll take that as an answer. Yeah, it was actually given ocular implant, but it did replace the visor. So yeah, okay, we'll give you that.
Yep, he got new eyes, but he's still unlucky in love.
Yes.
Mm.
Intrepid Voyagers, this one's for you. Which 90s action star was originally offered the role of Geordie LaForge?
90s action star. Oh,
Arnold
dear.
Schwarzenegger.
I can't do it, Captain. I have to inject the warp core.
Oh my god,
That would have been
it's
good.
so different.
90s star.
He was very big in the 90s. He was in many action roles. He was actually in some very good films. Unfortunately, his career died around about the late 90s, early 2000s. I'll give you.
Oh, dear. Go on, give me a clue. Yes.
He was in one of the first Marvel cinematic movies.
In that case, Kira, I think Wesley Snipes. What do you think?
Oh.
That would be his era. And
Yeah,
he was he was certainly one of the first. What was it, Blade, was he in Marvel
Yeah.
or something like that?
He was. I was a baby in the 90s, so
Right.
you
Thanks
guys.
for making us all feel old.
Hey, look, if I'm going to get no questions right, I'm at least going to walk out of here feeling young and fresh.
I don't know. This show changes a person. I'm only 29 and look at me.
Yeah, go with Wesley Snipes. Like that feels.
Yep, Wesley Snipes. Final answer.
You are correct. Well done. It was Wesley.
Pulled that one out the bag.
Good job, Paul.
Well done. You're carrying this team.
Operation Yar, this one's for you. Before Star Trek The Next Generation, Gene Roddenberry tried to revive the franchise with another Star Trek show. What was it called?
Wow.
Now, it'll depend on your point of view, because it could be Star Trek the Animated Series, or it could be Star Trek Phase 2.
Well, no, it was right. The animated series. It wasn't an attempt to revive the franchise. It was a continuation of what came before.
Okay. In that case, I think it's Star Trek Phase 2. What do you think?
It wasn't like The Voyage Continues or something, but I think you're right. Phase 2 sounds more correct to me.
Are you thinking New Voyages?
No.
Star Trek Continued was the YouTube channel that did
Yes.
with Vic Mignogna, who carried on the show. Well, carried on the stories from original scripts that were written to do the 4th season, but unfortunately that never came to pass.
Yes, it did. It's called Star Trek: The Animated Series. That's the 4th. Actually, no, no, it's not. It's the 5th. The animated series is technically the 5th year, so we didn't see the 4th series.
Right, but at the time it wasn't canon, so we.
You can take your cannon and fire it.
It's canon now, but it wasn't canon. Even Roddenberry didn't consider it canon.
It's got to be Star Trek Phase 2.
You are correct. It is Star Trek Phase 2. Well done.
Well done. Whew.
Very good.
I'm
Which is
glad we
also
didn't
where-
get that.
Which
Now,
is also where we get the bloody Crossfield class pizza cutter ship from. I hate the look of that ship. Who sticks a triangle on the back of the saucer section?
Well, that design was originally going to be used for what was going to be titled Star Trek Clash of the Titans, or Battle of the Titans, which was going to be the actual first Star Trek motion picture. But then they decided to scrap that whole thing, including that design, and then they just carried that over to Discovery and sort of, modernized it a little.
Yeah, they didn't modernize it enough.
There's
Still,
all-
I hate the Crossfield class. I'm sorry. I will fight anyone who says that's a good design.
It was a design for the time.
It looks like the Vulcan logo spread out a bit. It's a triangle and a circle.
Okay, let's see the scoreboard there. You already put the score on?
Yes, they got their point.
All right, this one, magnified again. Okay, this one's for Intrepid Voyagers. There were 2 ships named USS Saratoga in Star Trek. The NCC 1887 and the NCC 31911. Both ships, interestingly, had the same class. Which class was this?
Saratoga. I think it's the ubiquitous Miranda. What do you reckon, Kira?
I don't know.
I think the Miranda wasn't the Miranda. The ship, the Saratoga, was that the one that was waiting when they crashed the Enterprise D? When it's the saucer section that was waiting in space to take them away, or am I thinking of another one? Anyway, I think it's Miranda class.
You are correct, isn't it? Miranda class. It was both seen in the first one was seen in Star Trek for the Voyage Home, when the Whale boat deactivated all the ships. It was commanded by a female captain, can't remember her name. And of course, then the second one was the last Starship Command of Benjamin Sisko at the Battle
Oh
of
yes, of course, yes,
before
of
he went
course.
to Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, it was the Farragut that was waiting for them when they crashed the Enterprise
That's
D.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well done. So let's get the point there. Cool. It's 3-3. Doing well so far, guys. I like it. See how easy and fair the questions are. And,
Lulled in by a sense of false security.
Yeah, he's making us feel like it's okay.
It takes skill.
So
So anyway, which piece of equipment received an impossible upgrade in Star Trek Voyager Season 2?
Oh.
Neelix is cooking.
Sadly, not. Although I do hear his coffee substitute did improve.
An impossible upgrade.
An impossible upgrade.
Oh, so many things are wrong with Voyager that it's hard to pin down one.
It was a piece of equipment that was upgraded after they arrived in the Delta Quadrant.
The tricorders.
Correct. It was the tricorders. It went from the original TNG design in the first season to then what they had in DS9 in the second season.
Yeah, but it's easy to explain away that they had them on board. They just decided to use the ones that they knew better first.
It makes no sense.
Sorry,
There's
I've
a
just
ship.
read.
There's a ship that goes faster than light speed.
I would be more concerned
Now-
with the infinite torpedoes.
Yes.
And the shuttles. And the
Yeah.
shuttles. Now, also, the phasers, the Type 2 phasers were upgraded at the same time.
They had more curved handle and a slimmer front as well. Much sleeker design.
The Dolphin.
So we would have taken either answer.
Do we ever think that maybe we think too hard about these shows?
It's possible. It's possible.
I know. But we love them nonetheless. Anyway, this one is for the Intrepid Voyagers. In the Voyager episode, Hope and Fear, which admiral did Janeway refer to as a windbag?
Wind that old wind back.
All of them.
Oh dear. In which season was it? Hope and Fear.
This was at the end of season 4, where they encountered a strange, mysterious guy. I can't remember his name now. Who was an extraordinarily great linguist, and he deciphered some of the transmission that they received from Starfleet. That apparently was garbled, but he ended up faking the message, saying that that Starfleet had sent a starship who picked them up, which had the new quantum slipstream drive.
Oh, was it Admiral Paris? Was it Tom Paris's dad?
No, it wasn't.
No.
I can't think. I mean,
I
it
have
wouldn't
that
have been.
problem as well.
Oh dear. Well, I'm trying to think of other admirals at the time.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Admiral Brainy Specs, despite the comments.
It wouldn't have been.
I'm not a
Ross.
windbag. I'm not a windbag.
Yet.
No, I don't think it would have been Nora Satie or Quinn. I'm just trying to run my head around admirals. Oh dear.
This admiral did appear more than once.
So, and it wouldn't have been Nechayev, I don't think. I don't think she appeared in Voyager.
You did not know.
No.
It wouldn't have been Ross. So the only one I can think of would be Nakamura.
No, unfortunately not.
You
Okay.
can put up the shield if you want.
Still have that lifeline.
Or you could phone a friend.
Yeah. But it comes through to you, Zoe.
Oh, it's going to be like that, is it?
Yeah, I think. Should we raise shields, Kira? Because I don't think I know.
Yeah, okay.
Raise shields.
Okay.
I'm
Zoe.
you know.
I'm going to repeat the question.
Let's go back to the scoreboard, Conti.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So,
Your question, Zoe.
Operation Yar, I'm going to repeat the question. In the Voyager episode, Hope and Fear, which admiral did Janeway refer to as a windbag?
Let's think of all the admirals we know. Admiral Satie, Admiral Nakamura, Admiral Ross, Admiral Nechayev, Admiral Akbar.
It's a trap.
Wrong franchise there, Zoe. I'm afraid.
Damn!
It wasn't Brigadier General
Oh.
Jack Neal either.
I know. Admiral Windbag.
Ah, but it has an apostrophe because it's a Vulcan. We're in bag.
Windbag.
I can see the garbled transmission in my head, but I do not know his name.
I can see his face as well. It's really annoying.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry, Zoe.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. No.
Can we raise the shields?
No,
Yeah,
afraid
the
not.
question goes back- oh, you can. The question just means the question goes back to them. And you both use your lifelines.
Oh. Hmm. Well, we know it's not Paris because you've already said it's not. We know it's not Nechev because we've mentioned that she's not in Voyager. Ross
It's too
is.
much of them to put two strong female leaders in one show.
Oh, they couldn't. The warp core would never be able to sustain it. I mean, having three of us on the show now, it's getting a bit tricky for our warp core, you know.
Fine.
It's not Admiral Ross because he was a big thing in Deep Space
Yeah.
Nine.
And he wasn't a windbag.
It's not Admiral Vance
No, he
because
wasn't.
he's from Discovery. Uh,
Are they allowed to raise shields again, though?
Yeah, but it just means the question goes back to you.
Oh, sugar.
I didn't think they could.
All right.
Why can't they? There's no rules to say they can't.
Oh, okay.
It's never been defined. It's never been tested in a court of law. We need
I
more
thought you had-
SFT.
it's what's the name of that?
Yes, we do, Paul. Yes, we do.
There is an admiral that escorts Janeway on her first trip onto Voyager.
That was the wrong admiral.
Wrong admiral.
That was a different admiral. Was it not a Commodore? That was a Commodore, wasn't it?
I didn't think they even bothered with calling anyone Commodore by the time of the 24th century. I know
don't think
that
they did.
a one pip on the Admiral bar is Commodore, but they never seem to actually refer to them as that. They just call them Admiral.
Yeah, Rear Admiral.
Sorry, the neighbours are being loud outside.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm still recovering from a cold. I am sticking. Any ideas?
Admiral Vance of Vance Refrigeration.
I saw someone just put Admiral Car Insurance as well. I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, I have to say, the transmission was very hazy, so it was difficult to see, to get the face. But,
Was that a clue?
what? No, I was just saying the transmission was
Admiral Hayes.
It was a very good clue.
It was a good.
I don't believe
Wow.
that.
Hit him with the points.
I can't believe that clue. Oh, right. I
Yes.
see.
As soon as I heard that, I was so annoyed.
Whoa. Don't point it at me. Don't point it at me. I didn't do it.
And get you back. Pew pew, pew pew.
You already got me last week, did you not, Zimmy? But anyway. So this now means it's... Whose question is it now? That go me now. It's
Theirs.
Theirs. Okay.
It's back to, yeah.
Okay.
Well, our question again. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
Which subroutines were deleted from the Equinox's EMH?
Oh, blimey. Race shields.
You
You've
can't.
already raised them once.
You can't. You've already used them.
Oh, Equinox. I don't know. Subroutines deleted from the Equinox's
EMH.
EMH.
They also
Is
did
that-
Savoy with EMH when they swapped over the programs, and he was operating 7 of 9.
Was it something to do with like morality?
Something to do with that. Yeah, but I need
Ah. Oh.
He was a bit of a nutcase, wasn't he? Like
He was. And I got to say, Robert Picardo did that role very well.
Yes, he did.
he was so good at just switching things up like that.
He certainly upped his game since he played the cowboy in Inner Space, because that was a bizarre role for Robert Picardo.
I've not seen that.
Great.
Was
film.
it
Brilliant
was
film.
it something to do with sensors?
No.
It was. I feel like it was the like do no harm thing that a doctor has, and it was that. I can't remember what you would call it though, but that was
Ethical.
ethics subroutines.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
Yeah, ethical subroutine. Well done.
Well done, Kira. Good job.
Yay! Fantastic.
Good job.
Excellent.
Absolutely
Okay.
fantastic.
Back to Operation Yar. This one shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh dear.
What was the name of Captain Harry Kim's starship in the Voyager episode Endgame? I'll give you a clue. It was a Nova-class starship.
Oh, the USS Overdue Promotion. The USS I
No
got to
kidding.
finally suck it, Janeway.
It was actually the genuine reason why Janeway went back
Yeah.
in time. Had nothing to do with getting Voyager home early. She just wanted to stop Harry
Oh, I
Kim.
got a good clue for this. I got a good clue for this one.
Oh.
What, like it's hazy, that sort of good clue.
In the prize
Something
gig.
like that, Paul. Something like that.
Oh, what was it? What was it?
I feel like it was the name of a state or location.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I'm loving watching all these comments pop up. They're so funny.
Yeah, that's part of the show. The chat's part of the show.
Who commanded the Rhode Island?
Say again. What was that?
What'd you say, Zoe?
I'm just I'm talking to my teammate who commanded the Rhode Island.
I don't know.
Was it him or Nog?
For some reason, I have Yosemite in my head. That's all right.
Hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Hmm.
Trump.
It wasn't the Trump. Oh, this is a tricky one.
Gonna build a starship. It's gonna be huge.
LaForge commanded the Rhode Island, didn't he?
There you go.
Forge commanded the Challenger. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, he commanded. Right. So if he had the
You're
Challenger,
thinking of a different episode. You're thinking of the one where Harry, Kim, and Chakotay went back in time, and they were chased by Geordie in his Galaxy class.
yeah. If LaForge had the Challenger, then did Kim have the Rhode Island?
He did indeed. Well done.
Well done, Zoe.
Yes.
I'm
I
glad
only
you
got-
didn't raise shields.
I only got that because the man said it was a location, and I thought, hang on.
This guy. Well, guys, that is the end of round one. Let's take the scores. Operation Yar is ahead with 6 points, and the Intrepid Voyagers with 4.
You're making me think. I don't like it when you make me think.
Well, you know, it's that old 90s expression. Things you make you go, But anyway.
Oh, I'm going to have that stuck in my head now. Thanks.
Oh, that's no problem. You're welcome. Now we're going to go to round two. Round two consists of 5 questions. Each question requiring 2 answers. If a team can't answer a question or can only provide 1 answer, then the question will go to the opposing team, and they will have the opportunity to try and answer that question. Okay. So since Operation Yar went last, the Intrepid Voyagers go first in this round. So, is ready. According to some of the production staff and generally considered canon, which class of ship replaced the Oberth class, and what was the name of the ship we first saw of this new class?
The Oberth class.
You know, essentially the worst posting anyone in Starfleet could ever have in any sense.
Was it the Nova? The Nova was the replacement for Oberth.
Yeah, it was the Nova class. Well done.
And what was the other part of the question?
What was the first one of that class that we saw? What was its name?
It's usually the first is the USS Nova.
No, not.
Did we see it?
What was the first one we saw?
Oh, the first one we saw. Blimey. Oh, Would that be? Was that in the search for Spock?
No, you're about a century too early for that.
Yep.
Am I?
The Nova class is TNG
Yeah,
era.
you're thinking of the Oberth.
It was
Oh,
one of the
right, yes.
It was one of the new line of ships that were created to fight the Dominion when they realised the TNG, as a galaxy, the Nebula,
Science
all these classes just weren't holding up to the Dominion forces. They came up with a new line, with a whole new line, like the Sovereign class, the Pacific class, the Imperial class.
Yeah.
And of course, my personal favourite, the Prometheus. That was a hell of a ship.
Unless you're playing Star Trek Online.
Okay.
I have that ship, and that is a badass ship. Especially
It's great if you're piloting it. If you're in the server in a team event where someone decides to split the ship, you don't get to play for 10 minutes while the entire game lags.
Oh, right. Yeah, see, I always play my own. I don't do multiplayer on thingy.
I don't think I know. Have you any idea, Kira?
No, sorry. I told you, if you want me on your team, we're going to lose. So.
Let's go for the USS Rhode Island again. That was...
You're right. Sorry, my
Sorry?
bad. The other team's winning. Sorry.
I don't know. Rhode Island again.
No,
That was a Nova class, though, wasn't it?
I think it was a Nova class,
but
yes.
it's not the first one we saw. Okay, we're going to take the question over then to Operation Yar. Would you like to try and answer that second part?
It's the Equinox, isn't it?
Yeah, you are correct. So both teams get 1 point.
Yay!
Oh, we still get one. Oh, that's kind of
That's
you.
Yay! I'll drink to that.
Yeah, these are 2-part questions, 1 point each.
Okay, well done. So, back to Operation Yard. This one's for you. In which episodes did Captain Sisko travel to the Mirror Universe?
Defiant. And was it Defiant? I think it was called Defiant.
I feel like they all had like mirror related names, like Mirror Broken and Mirror Shattered.
Yeah. You might be right there with which is the one that they did solely because they wanted Sisko to just run around shooting two guns. I remember that being in part of an interview about the episode. They said we wrote this episode because we wanted Sisko to run around shooting two guns. Oh,
Because one time Smiley brought him over, and the other time he went to get his son.
yes. Smiley brought him over to assist with getting their version of the Defiant to work.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that one's called. It can't be called Defiant. I think it might be called Defiant. It's the other one, Shattered Mirror or something like that.
One of them is Shattered Mirror. Well done, correct.
Yes. So the other one isn't Defiant. Otherwise, it just said. Oh.
Come on, ladies, you can do this. One answer left, just one. You can do it.
Oh my goodness.
We're just waiting with bated breath for the Hayes moment.
Let's try and list the mirror episodes.
I'll give you a clue. It has the same title as a chapter from Alice in Wonderland.
Through the Looking Glass.
Oh, come
Wow.
on, man.
Wow.
I mean,
That
that's
is
not,
some clue.
what the heck
Wow.
is that?
I
Well done. I
was
would not have
thinking
got
it
that.
before.
What
But I
the
wasn't
heck
sure.
kind of clue is that? A referee, I lodge a formal protest.
I didn't give the answer away. I just said it could have been in this chapter.
That
There's more than
is-
one chapter in Alice in Wonderland.
well, I think if it's going to be like that,
I almost think we should give the intrepid voyagers a point.
Go on then. So everyone's always making me feel guilty here.
So you should.
I mean, you gave them 2 really good clues on questions. I mean, on the
take it.
nose.
I will take it.
Clues as well. I gave them the Wesley Snipes one and the Hayes one.
No, you gave us the Hayes one.
to them.
Oh, was it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, anyway.
I know we've both got glasses, but I'm not Paul.
yeah,
You're much prettier than Paul, Zoe, don't worry.
I agree with
Oh.
Ensign Ricky. Just hand it on a golden plate, engraved in gold leaf.
Paul,
Yeah,
Paul, are you happy you got a point there?
that's very kind of you. Thank you, referee.
I'm for both teams here, so
Building up credit. For the
I
reading
try to be
style.
fair,
Yeah.
impartial.
Okay, next question. This one is for the Intrepid Voyagers. Mark Alamo played 2 Cardassian characters. What were their names?
Well, it's Ducat is one, and the other one is. Do you count the fact that he's been altered surgically because he becomes Kai Wynn's?
No, nothing like that. 2
Not that one.
different Cardassian characters. Because even with the surgery, he was still Golda Cat, wasn't he? He was
Right.
still the
Yes.
same Cardassian
I agree
character.
with you, Conti. I agree with you, Conti. What the hell?
What's going on
Why
here?
did I say that?
This is a
Are we in the
parallel
Marine
universe.
universe?
We've got a crossover, everyone. Security, phasers, fields,
So, Ducat is one. I'm just trying to think of the other character.
I'll give you a clue. Okay, he was in the episode. He had a little beard, tufty beard bits, and they were chasing after O'Brien's former commander, who commanded a Nebula class ship, and he was going off into Cardassian space, shooting down Cardassian starships.
That's a
Right.
good clue, Conti.
I did love the junk ball media description of that, where when we first meet that captain, he's looking at Enterprise stock footage.
Junk Ball is awesome. I love that channel.
Oh, little doggy!
Oh,
Hello,
sweet
doggy!
puppy, sweet puppy.
Hello,
Oh,
doggy!
I feel like I should get my pet out now, but mine's not as cuddly as that.
Oh, you got a new snake, haven't you?
Yeah, well, she's not new. I've had her for a long time, but I had to. So I lived in China for a while, and I had to leave her with a family friend while I was in China. And then when I came back, we went straight into lockdown, so I haven't seen her for like 2 years.
Oh,
So I got reunited with my baby today. So it was
yeah.
Lovely.
What were you doing in China?
Um,
Yeah, ask him what were you doing in China?
I was teaching.
Okay.
It was lovely. Yeah, teaching English.
Nice.
A little, and then I was setting up a new international school over there, so it was good fun.
Cool.
Pretty impressive.
Yes.
Mm.
I think. Would it be Gull Massett? Any
I-
like-
Yes.
I was
it
going to say, I think it
What was
begins
that?
with an M. I can pick, like,
Right, you've caught up. That's good.
Almost.
almost?
Okay, this one goes back to Operation Yar. And this is not that easy. In which Next Generation episode did Mick Fleetwood from Fleetwood Mac appear, and what character did he play?
Now, see,
Yes.
I thought this one was incredibly easy.
Is this the one where he looks a bit like a fish? He's,
Yeah,
he's
he's an
one of those
Antedian. I know
weird.
that much.
Sorry, what was that?
He was an Antedian. I know that much.
Yeah. Oh,
He wasn't in Tedian.
what which that's a fairly early episode, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was season 2. It had Dr. Pulaski in it.
Yeah, I like that episode.
And Waxana Troy as well.
I'm not much for episode titles.
I can't even remember it. All I remember is that don't they bring in like a bowl of something and he gets off the transporter pad and immediately goes for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and they've got that like bathtub full of like jelly or something, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh. What episodes are in
Some sort of conference.
And he turned out to be an assassin, along with his co-assassin.
That's right.
At the end of the episode, Luxana revealed that.
Their uniforms were actually made from the explosive themselves.
That's right.
Yeah, the Ambassadors of Death.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Doctor Who reference.
Ambassador with this Ferrero cyanide, you are really. I think I've made that joke before, but it's a good joke.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get you the point.
No, nothing will, because I have no idea.
The pros of the code.
It's not Soveros.
Ronan.
Oh.
It's always Ronan.
Amens, do you have any idea?
No, I can just
Emmy
I can see his
award-winning
costume.
Threshold.
He did say that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a handsome race. That's true.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, we're going to let the other team have a crack at that other one.
Oh.
You only got one part right. He did play an Antedian.
Kira.
You were Antedian delegate, but we'll give you Antedian. It's close enough. So
I think, Kira, it was Manhunt. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think it is that.
We'll go Manhunt.
okay, correct. It was in fact the episode was Manhunt. Well done. So the
I would have
point-
never got that.
You know what? I wouldn't have got it because I had no idea that Mick Fleetwood was in one of those suits.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if the other
was.
team hadn't said Antedian, I wouldn't have known the episode. So teamwork on two teams. Yay.
Yes.
Well, teamwork makes the dream work, as they used to say. And with that, at the end of round 2, let's check out the scores. Operation Yard with 10 points and the Intrepid Voyagers with 9. Now we're coming up to one of my favourite rounds,
Here we go, Zoe.
round 3. Well, we've seen a picture of a scrambled character or a starship or piece of equipment, and they have to try and guess who or what it is. So we're going to bring up the first picture. 1 second.
Which team is going first?
You guys are.
I
In fact,
think
no,
it's them because
Yeah, them.
that was the
Yeah.
last question.
that's right. So,
So,
share
right.
screen.
Before you share the screen, no, I didn't do the picture of Riker. Just so you know, so whichever one's the easy one.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm sorry, Zoe, just threw you under a bus there.
Okay. Don't
I
you
can
worry.
take it.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry.
I'll get you in the next round. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, Zoe, just threw you under a bus there.
Okay.
I can take it.
Okay, guys. All good. Operation Yar.
I'll get you in the next round.
Oh wait, whose was it now?
It's the other team. It's not us.
The Intrepid Voyagers. Okay, guys. Operation Yar. Uh-oh.
Who's doing the time loop?
That's me. That's me. Sorry about that. Okay.
I think both
so-
teams should get a point for that.
Yes.
So
okay,
what is
give
it?
them both
I think it's a
point.
white hole.
Give them both a point. Here we go.
Oh,
Everyone
an
gets a point.
earned points.
You get a
Oh,
point.
and
You get a
point.
point.
We love
Everyone
unearned
gets a
points.
point. I'm feeling like Oprah here. Well, okay. All right. So,
So it's our question. Any ideas, Kira?
hold on. Who is that?
Well, at first impression, it looks like Riker again.
Oh, the colours are making me think of Waxana because she wears a lot of like colourful clothes, but I have no idea.
Do we get a clue, Conti?
He or she or they or them is in the next generation.
I could have guessed that.
Wow.
Hmm.
That is just so pixelated. I mean,
Dr. Zoidberg.
Would you say it's very pixelated?
yeah.
I would too.
QB.
I mean, I think my first impression is it's Riker. But
I think it parallels. I think this is from Parallels again, and you're being a git.
Not necessarily.
That would
Could
not
it be,
surprise me.
Could it be like Tom Riker from the transporter accident?
it could be. I was deliberately not going to specify which Riker it was.
That is a good strategy.
I'll just narrow it. That's.
Well, he would ask for specifics.
I think it is a Riker.
A Riker.
We'll go with Riker.
Riker,
Yeah.
you are correct. I think that was pretty good. I think so.
Well done. Like it.
That's 3 points for you guys. Well done.
You're killing me here, Candy.
You're playing with Jeff, you know.
I had a feeling that was the image. But oh God, it's the same image.
Very nice.
Okay, Operation Yar. This one's for you.
Oh my
That's a Nova class, the Equinox.
It was very quick. Are you sure you want to think about this a bit?
It's got the nacelles are too high to be Voyager, but it's got a triangular front, so it's either the Nova, the Equinox, or the Prometheus. And given that it appears to be in front of a planet, I think it's the Equinox.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Zoe. I'm afraid that is correct. It is, in fact, the USS Equinox.
That's very impressive, Zoe. Brilliant.
That's very good.
It helps that I can't see very well if I look over the top of my glasses, so everything looks blurred.
Wow.
So
I am impressed.
Wow. Well done. That's good. So that's the end of round 3. Operation Yar at 14 points and the Intrepid Voyagers at 13. Now, here comes round 4. Where both teams are going to go head to head. Each team member gets to ask a question to the opposing team. If the opposing team gets the answer right, they get a point. If they get it wrong, the other team loses a point.
Okay. I guess it's us going first, is it?
Yes.
Yes. Kira, have you got a question?
Can it be anything?
Yeah. If you haven't got one
Star
prepared,
Trek
then
related.
if you haven't got one prepared and need time to think, I've got one, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll think a bit better about it, and then I had one earlier, and then I've forgotten it now. So
Okay, Zoe Amens, do you want a TNG or a TOS question?
Amans, what would you prefer?
TNG for me.
We'll go TNG.
Okay, then. What planet was the home of the Elasmorphs?
Who?
Elasmorphs.
I've never even heard of them.
If you
Are they the
need,
Go on, sorry.
I was going to say to Jeff, if he needs the episode, if you need a clue, I can give you the episode.
Go on then.
The Dauphin.
So they're not the ones I thought
Okay.
they were.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a good question. And I almost had it before you mentioned the episode. Wow. Whoa!
Oh.
Why are you blowing me up?
Wow.
Huh?
Admiral Brady Specs in glorious Technicolor.
Oh. So they're not the creatures I thought. Oh, you've stumped me there. Amens, do you know?
I know the episode they're from, right? They're the one that Wesley like fell in love with the little girl one, the princess.
Yeah,
Protected by the other one.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
the one.
And what was the question, Paul?
What planet was the home of the Elasmorphs?
Okay. Well, I have the answer, so.
James Furman, Rimmer World.
Well, according to
Uh,
my cameras, it is cold outside. I think there is some kind of atmosphere.
Why is your camera
Zoe, isn't it Rex Corcophalpatorius?
planet? Come on.
Oh, you've stumped me with this one. My goodness.
Omicron Perseus 8.
The only one I've got in my head is Skaro, and I know it's not Skaro because that's where the Daleks are from.
Exterminate!
Oh, I am stumped. Unless you know Ammons, I don't know.
I don't.
No,
It's probably got a number in
clarification.
it.
Clarification, Conti. If they don't answer correctly, isn't it that Paul's team gets a point and not a point taken away from Zoe's team?
No. Point.
I thought that was the rule.
Why are you
That's-
changing my rules, man? Fine, give him a point.
No. I'm just asking.
I predict a riot. Fight, 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 fight.
I did think we lost a point if we couldn't answer.
Okay.
It doesn't
Now I
matter
thought
which
that
one.
was. I thought that's when we're in round 5.
Oh, it is, yeah.
When you're asking Conti.
So does
Yeah,
Paul gain a point?
yeah, we get a point.
I-
'Cause, yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
Go on, then.
So no answer, Zoe.
I honestly don't know. I could describe the episode, but I don't know where they're from. I'm not good with names, man.
do you wish me to tell you?
Yeah, put us out of our misery.
Daled 4.
I would never. That's why I'm thinking Skaro because of Daleks.
Daleks. Yeah.
Oh my!
Okay. So the intrepid Voyagers get a point.
Oh my goodness!
So, 14 at 14. Next question, guys.
Oh my goodness! So it's our side, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, Ammons, would you like to ask a question, or shall I?
I can think of one if that's okay.
If you want a bit longer, it's fine.
No, I was thinking about it ahead of time.
Cool.
Hopefully it's not too easy. What is the first rule of acquisition?
Once you have their money, never give it back.
That's correct.
Yay.
Next
Good
question.
job, Paul.
I tried to learn the first few of them. Don't ask me what number 136 is or any of those, but
Oh well, thank you for the question.
The
But I
idea.
I shall revise it for next week now, just in case.
Oh.
It's also the same book that Wall Street uses, apparently. Anyway, I believe Kira, it's your question.
Yeah, I did think of one. But now, after hearing all of you guys answer all the questions, I think that maybe it's too easy. But it's something that I discussed on my podcast last week. So, who devised the Klingon words used in the motion picture?
James Doohan.
Oh, see, I knew it was too easy. I quit.
Stockfish faram loshad hook shije gebo klok. Klingon hal dajatla.
Kapla.
I may have studied Klingon.
May, she said. Well, any more questions? Is that all
I
the questions?
believe it is my
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
My
Zoe's
question now.
turn.
Okay, so in the original series episode, The Gamesters of Triskelion, the Enterprise is going to a routine inspection of an unmanned station around which planet?
Gamesters of Eskelion.
Triskelion.
Triskelion. Oh, blimey.
It's so annoying because I know I watched this episode like literally a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just useless at remembering names.
Now you know how I feel every week. They always get me with names. It's terrible.
What was the question,
So-
Zoe? I'm sorry.
In the episode, The Gamesters of Triskelion, the Enterprise is en route to to inspect an unmanned station around which planet?
It's one of the Gammas.
No, that's the wrong franchise, John DeMarco. That's Orville.
Kalon.
Gamma 2. I think. I saw this not so long ago. I'm sure it's Gamma 2.
I'll go with whatever you think.
For all the Quatlins.
Yes. I'll overthink it if I go any further. Gamma 2. And if it's not, then.
It is Gamma 2.
Oh,
I was hoping you'd overthink it.
well, I usually do.
Oh no, they've taken the lead.
It'll all go back downhill from here on in.
Wow, that's the end of round 4. And yeah, the Intrepid Voyagers have taken the lead by 1 point. Well done, you guys. And
It's a
I think
miracle.
with such close scores, I think we can call that the end of the show.
I think we can't.
Fine, yeah. Yeah, Jeff, come on. You agree with me. You did before. You can agree with me now. I think that's pretty good, isn't it?
The score's too close, Conti. We got to keep going. We got to have a round 5. You know it.
Round 5.
Yeah, let's have a round 5.
Oh, no,
Anyway,
no. You're not taking us out.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Fine, come on. Let's get into round 5 then. Oh,
Right.
This is the round where Conti gets to be shown up.
We hope.
showing up. Oh,
Even
what's happening?
Janeway wants you to do it.
Do it. Do it.
Hold on a minute. Just
Would you
got a
like me
message.
to? Would you like me to go first on this one, Kira?
Yeah.
Before we do, I'd just like to make an announcement. Thank you, Joseph Petrick, for making a €5 donation to our PayPal.
Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
If
Joseph.
you want to make a donation to our PayPal, it is pinned to the top of the chat. You should be able to see it. And yeah, if you feel like donating to the channel, please also
Yeah.
don't forget, if you do like our content, to hit the like and subscribe and share it with all your friends.
And thank you. Yeah, thank you, James Furman. We're loving the show this week as well.
Yes,
Good.
we are.
So
So,
Mark's about not to.
yeah, so moving into round 6. Okay, we're going to bring us on from the audience.
At
no.
round 5.
Oh, fine. Come on, let's get on with it then.
Wow.
Okay then. Right.
Trying to slip it by us there. Not going to happen. Conti.
Do you want? And then, would you like a nice little cheeky enterprise question, Conti?
No, I don't want it in a price question, but I think you're going to give it to me anyway.
Okay. What it could actually be from any series, really, but it is from Ent originally. What is the Vulcan practice of showing disturbing images to provoke an emotional response called? And Admiral, if you look at the episode Horizon, then you should find it.
Thank
And
you.
it is in the script.
Oh, it's in the script. Okay.
I watched this recently and I thought, oh, that sounds like a good question to be. I reckon he knows it. He has that look.
I don't do looks. Oh, James Furman has also donated €5. Thank you, James Furman.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Uh,
I did find it, by the way, Paul. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mark's desperately searching for it.
He's gone to, you can tell he's gone to his mind palace.
Yes.
no. When I think of Horizon, I keep thinking of that fan production called Star Trek Horizon. That's actually set during the time of Enterprise. I can't think of the episode.
Well, I'll give you a clue.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, the episode is where the phrase is spoken is they're watching a Dr. Frankenstein movie. You can almost see the cogs going, and all of a sudden, the light bulb will come on. Ping!
Yeah, he'll do this.
Yep.
And then I have the answer.
I don't have the answer, I'm afraid.
Really?
I don't. The only Horizon I can think of is that fan production called Star Trek Horizon.
Oh, this
Horizon goes up. This other NX class ship goes off to defeat the Romulans, who have found this Iconian weapon.
Right. Oh, this is the one with Mayweather and the ECS Horizon.
Gone too far.
It is Tarul Itek.
Doesn't ring any bells for me, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, you get a point. Hold on. Why is that slipping up? Okay. Next question then from Operation Yard. So one of you guys want to ask me a question?
Shall I go first this time? Okay. Conti, who is the operations officer aboard the USS Discovery?
I want to say Tilly, but she has so many tasks, it's difficult to say, to be honest. She does all kinds of things. It might be that bloke.
It's a good question, that is. Wow.
Oh, okay.
I've got one of three in my mind. I'm glad I don't have to answer it.
Oh, no, it's not. Just sit next to Gutma. Owo Sukan. I just call it Owo. I can't pronounce the name, but it's Owo.
Yes, it's Joanna Wosikun.
That's the one.
Well
Okay,
done. I
well-
was hoping you wouldn't get it.
Stephen Hawking.
But you see, this is the problem with the Discovery, because your thing, oh, it could be that bloke. I know which bloke you're on about, and I don't know his name either.
No, I know.
Mm.
Yeah, unfortunately, not enough introductions to the characters. You know?
Yeah.
Well, there's Bryce and Lieutenant Reese, isn't there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
There is. Well, anyway, good question. Well done. But
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Wasn't good enough, though, was it? I almost asked you who commanded.
you're
I
not asking
almost
what-
asked you who commanded the USS Saratoga, but I have a feeling that you actually know that.
which
You
one?
said earlier on that you didn't, but I think you
There
did.
were two Saratogas.
The first one.
The first one. Okay. Well, right now, on top of my head, I don't, but with enough thinking, I probably would. But, okay, guys, next question. Who's up next?
Is it my turn?
Kira.
Yeah.
Kira.
Okay, so I just thought of one.
Okay.
This would be difficult, I think, for me, but you guys seem like geniuses. So in Star Trek Voyager, the Acampans said to live for 9 years.
Mhm.
But when Kes meets Tanis, how old did he live to?
That's a good question. That's
Oh,
very
that is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, little doggy.
Because, yeah, they were helped by the other Sporocystian life form, weren't they? She was the caretaker's mate. And she wanted to take revenge on him. Yeah, I remember. Because she actually ended up making Tuvok's face go all weird and stuff.
It's a very good question.
Somewhere in the teens.
Okay, I got the answer.
What is it?
Nice try, Conti.
What did you say, Conti?
I
Did
said,
you
what
say
is it?
something?
No, nothing. No, don't
It?
worry.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, don't you worry. Fine. Okay. I want to say 13, but I don't think that's right. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh my.
Old style communicator with the Galaxy class? That doesn't compute. I must find out what's going on here. Beep, 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 beep. It doesn't beep. It should beep when you press the buttons. Okay.
The Doctor just appeared. John-
No, that was from TOS.
Oh, it sounded like John Pertwee's Doctor.
The episode was called Cold Fire, wasn't it?
He's in his mind palace. He's looking through all the drawers.
It's like that movie. Yeah, I'm like that movie. What's it called? Dreamcatcher. When he's running around in his mind, he's locking the alien out. It's like that. Yeah,
Where'd you go?
I feel like his face is getting redder and redder.
This is what he does. He gets down like this, and I have the answer. And he probably had the answer all along, you know.
Resistance is useless.
Excellent.
This will make a fun effect if I can find. Where's the camera? There it is. Oh,
Ooh.
hello. See, I can entertain you while Conti's doing his weird thing. Ooh, I can't actually line it up properly over that thing. Never mind. I got this from a Kinder Egg. It's actually quite interesting.
Oh, now I want a Kinder Egg.
The oldest one lived to about 19 or 20, I think. I'm going to say 20. I'm going to go with the higher number. I might be wrong though.
That's your answer, Conti? Zoe?
On my question.
No, it was Kira.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kira.
No, that's
I'm
wrong.
sorry.
Tanis was 14. It was his father who lived to the age of 20.
Ah, well done.
Oh, that was a good
That's
question.
Yeah,
That's right.
it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Exactly right.
Yeah, Tanis did live to 40. His father. Yeah, okay.
Good one.
Go on in, give the point.
Oh my goodness, a storm in her head.
Yeah.
I'm so shocked.
Yes, well, it won't happen twice.
I feel like I've let the side down. Sorry.
Anyway, final question, guys. What is it? Is it the
Yeah.
final question?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's yours.
I believe it was Voyager's 100th episode. What was the registry number of Geordie LaForge's ship?
Ooh.
No
Oh,
idea. I'm not even going to attempt to think about that one. I
Oh,
don't know.
come on, pick a number, any number.
Oh, NCC 378921. Because I honestly don't know, and I know it's not wrong because I don't know that number.
good question.
It
That
is
is
a
a
good
good
question.
question.
Well done. You're on the point.
It's 71099.
1099.
Wow, great question.
That was good.
That was very good.
Yeah. Well, you know, I can make a mistake. It was his father who lived to 20 bird, not anyone else. But yeah, that's the way it is. I think, hold on. Just got a message here. Oh. James Coltier has just sent us 20 euros. James.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, James.
Wow.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Wow,
James.
thank you.
Oh, that-
Awesome.
I'm joking, guys. But anyway, thank you, James Coltier. 20 euros. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Wow,
Very much.
awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. So, one more. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of round 5, I think, isn't it? And it's
Yes, it is.
15. Ooh, what do you think, Jeff? Round 6?
Ooh, I don't know. 3-point difference.
3 points is a pretty
Close.
big
It's
change.
not that big. I mean, if it was 18 to 14 or 18 to 13, but there's still a chance for 3 points there.
No, wait, there's
Okay.
2 questions that come in. I mean,
Well, I tell you what, we could up the points. There's no guarantee that anyone's going to get that you're necessarily going to be able to answer that question.
true.
It's up to you.
If you
Let's
want,
do
I'm
it.
happy.
I'll tell you what. I'll leave the decision to Jeff. Okay, he can make.
Let's do it.
Let's do
We're
it.
doing it. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Let's do it.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I think if James Coulter would like to ask a question, since he's been so generous with his donation, I think it's only fair that if he wants to come on. So what I'm going to do is I'm
Yeah.
going to put the link into the chats there. Copy that.
Make it so.
Well, get into on that. James Coulter, if you want to come in and ask a question, feel free to do so. I'll wait for him.
If no one comes in and asks any questions, do we have to battle to the death, arena style?
Well, no.
Never pat us out.
If it does,
Wow.
it means we go into that extra special round that I promised not to share with Jeff earlier.
Oh,
So how many points is this round? Andy, that are you going to
It's
do
2
for this?
points. What do you reckon, Jeff?
2 points. I think that's
2
fair.
points, 3 points?
Let's
2
Let's
points.
do. Let's. Yeah, I'll go with 2. I'll
2
agree with
points.
2.
Okay. Can fix this again. Sorry, Mike.
Ah,
Okay, well, Jeff, would anyone else like to come in and ask a question? John DeMarco says he has a question. Okay, John DeMarco, hit the link. Come on in when you're ready. John DeMarco has a question. He generally has some. Okay, Bird of Prey also has a question as well. Okay, we're going to do John DeMarco first. And then Bird of Prey 5. And maybe we'll do 2 more after that.
who's the first question to, Conti?
Who asked me last?
Zoe.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Amens. Sorry, Amens asked you last.
All right, so then the question will go to your. The question will go to yours.
Okay.
Oh, we have one visitor. Okay, we've got the Random Menace in. We have John DeMarco in. I said he would go first. So, Joseph, if you don't mind waiting a minute. So I did say John could go first. Okay, so I'm going to take myself off and bring on John. 1 second.
Hi, John.
hello.
Hello.
Greetings, John. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah,
Thank
nice
you.
to speak to you again.
Appreciate it. Okay, I have a DS9 question.
Okay.
All right, John. This question's for the Intrepid Voyagers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
During the last 2 seasons of Deep Space Nine, because of the Dominion War, the crew was not able to travel to the Gamma Quadrant at all until the final episode of the series. But my question is, what was the last episode to take place in the Gamma Quadrant before the Dominion War?
Ooh,
Oh,
good
that is
question.
a good question.
Good question.
Gore, blimey.
This is frustrating because I'm in the middle of watching DS9 at the moment, but I'm on season 3. So like, come back to me in like 2 weeks' time, and I'll know.
That's one heck of a question.
Yes.
Oh, blimey. The last episode. The last episode to take place in the Gamma Quadrant before the Dominion War.
Yep.
That's a good question.
Would it be, Kira, something like...
I think I know what it is.
It'd be a late season 5 one, something like Empok Nor, something like that. But I don't know. I mean, I would be guessing. I mean, that's hard.
Yeah. I'll go with whatever you think, because I'm.
No, but of course it can't be that, because that's not in the Delta Quadrant, is it?
Yeah, and Pocknor's in the
Yeah,
Alpha Quadrant.
Alpha Quadrant. I'm being stupid. Oh Lord. Well, is it then Children of Time? I think. That was in the Delta Quadrant, wasn't it?
You're correct. That's the episode.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, that's great, Paul.
Well
was-
I
done.
was,
It's,
I was thinking
only
it was
know-
that one.
Sorry?
I was thinking it was that one, but I verified it is correct.
Right. It was on television over here about 2 weeks ago, and I watched it, but I only know that it's season 5. Now, it's only a guess. I didn't know.
That was well done.
Very
Good work.
good, Paul.
Excellent
Thank-
question as well.
All right.
Great question,
Thank
John.
Thank you, John. That was
John-
fantastic question. Loved it.
I got lucky, John. I got lucky.
Okay, I'll John DeMarco. Thank you, John, for that question. It was amazing. Next one we're going to have on is the Random Menace, and then after him it's going to be Bird of Prey 5. So, Bird, if you could just be a bit patient, I appreciate it. We're going to bring on, so the next one's going to be Joseph, or as we know him as the Random Menace. So, 2 seconds.
Wow.
Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings.
Joseph.
Future
How are
How are you
you?
doing?
Great. Actually tired, but I don't need to answer questions this week.
Well,
Very true.
just remember, it wasn't my fault that you got some hard questions.
I actually have a easy question because you are now a little behind the other team. So
Thank
I
you for
will
taking pity on
basically
us.
give you the points. Who said the phrase "good tea, nice house"?
Worf did. Worf.
Sounds right.
Is that correct, Joseph?
I didn't hear the answer. Who was it?
Wolf.
Worf said it.
Correct. Yeah, it was Worf. Yeah.
Yay.
Sorry, I had as well difficult questions, but this was like, okay, I need to give you points. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joseph.
It's always fun to see you, Joseph.
Okay, that was Joseph. That was a pretty good question. That's not bad. Next coming on is Bird of Prey 5. So say hello to, so everyone can give a big kapla to Bird of
Kapla.
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 Hello,
Go ahead,
world.
Bird.
Hi,
Bird of Prey
Bird.
5, Kapla.
Kapla, Bird.
The Children of Time is one of my favorite episodes.
Yes, good
But
episode.
it's
Oh,
the
that's-
Gamma Quadrant, not the Delta Quadrant. I think maybe points
Oh,
should be taken
yes.
off.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no,
good
in
point.
all honesty, another Deep Space Nine question. This is for Paul, I guess.
Paul's team, yeah.
Yes, this
Paul's
is
team.
the Intrepid Voyagers. Yes.
Intrepid Voyagers. Okay. I don't think it's too hard, but maybe. Deep Space Nine, Take Me Out to the Holodeck. It's the episode where they play a baseball game against the Vulcans. What's
Just
the
watched this
final
one.
score of the baseball game?
Oh, good
Oh.
question.
Have you any idea, Kira?
That's what I thought it was.
Oh, Lord. I don't. Blimey. That's a good question, Bird.
It's a manufactured triumph.
Yeah, the Vulcans won, didn't they?
They did.
Did
Was
they?
Was it a whitewash?
I'll say the Vulcans won pretty handedly.
I think, yeah,
Indeed.
7-0. Was it 7-0, Kira? I know they were winning 7-0 at one stage. Whether that was the final score, I can't honestly say. But I'll go with 7-0 if you're happy with that, Kira.
I'll trust you.
7-0, Bird.
Final no. No, 10-1.
10-1.
10-1, yes.
Oh.
And they were happy they even got that last point.
Right.
And Cisco said to Jake that hey, if they were Vulcans, they were 3 times stronger. If they were humans, they would have held them to 2 or 3 runs.
Right. Well, good question. I knew it was 7-0 at one stage, but I couldn't remember them getting.
They get a point because Rom manages a bunt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't even
right.
know what it was.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Good
luck.
Good question, Bird. Thank you. Kapla.
Excellent
care.
question.
Kapla.
Thank you.
Kapla, Bird.
Kapla.
El Karoga.
Well, we still have room for one more question and 4th question.
Now-
So we need one more person to come on. And ask
Do
a
we do
question.
duck points?
No, you don't
No.
normally,
Okay.
do we?
Okay.
No.
So, would anyone else have a question they'd like to ask?
I think Commodore Ty said he had one.
Okay, Commodore Ty, you know what the link is. I'll put it in the chat again. Commodore Ty, you want to come in, click the link and come and ask your question if you're still interested.
If we need an extra one, I'll shout for my other half to ask a question.
There we go. Someone just popped in. It's Gordon. Okay, Gordon's in. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to take myself off.
Hi.
Right, yeah.
Hi, Gordon.
again.
Welcome, Gordon.
Hiya.
Hiya. So who am I asking?
Welcome to the show. This
I
is going to
believe it's us.
Operation Yar. Operation
Right.
Yar.
Got a Voyager question.
Oh,
Sorry, the only one I could come up with. In the episode Parallax, what room on Voyager does Neelix convert into the galley?
Ooh, that's a toughie.
I think I know this one.
Oh, you asked choice questions, Gordon.
It's a skill.
oh. I was about to start a rewatch of Voyager, but I haven't got round to it yet. It would have been great if I'd started a couple of days ago. The same room is used in the Deep Space Nine episode as a function room
No.
on the Intrepid class that Admiral Ross is on.
Yeah, I know you're thinking at Bellerophon.
Yeah,
but
I might-
it's not. It's not the mess hall.
Oh,
Oh, it isn't.
oh, I want to say the captain's yacht as an excuse for why we never saw it. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Amens, have you any idea?
I feel like it was like I can't remember the episode, but it was like wouldn't the one point Janeway's like ready room or quarters get converted into something?
Yeah, you're close. You're close.
Are we close enough?
No, not close enough.
I would agree with that. You're not close enough.
Is it like an officer's mess or something?
What do you think, Admiral?
I think that's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the private dining room.
Fantastic. Thank you. That was a good question. Wow.
Very good question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
well,
you very much.
Bring up
you
the
back in the
scoreboard
game.
again, Condi.
Oh, man.
Good question, Gordon.
You're going to make me watch
Thank you,
Voyager
Gordon.
again.
That
now.
was great.
Thank you.
Good job.
Always.
Everyone should
Yeah.
watch Voyager again.
Yeah.
But Voyager sucks.
No, you don't.
No, it does not.
Appreciate you coming on, Gordon.
Take care.
That was great.
Thank you.
The spaceship looks like an upside down spoon.
Bring up the scoreboard again.
So
There you
far,
go.
at the end of that bonus round 6, Operation Yark 19, Intrepid, Voyagers 20.
Wow, close game again.
But
Yeah.
I think I've decided to add one more thing. There's one last question. And I was inspired by Zoe and Paul last week with hands on phases. So the first one to shout phases fire gets to answer the question. Now, the answer to this question is worth 10 points. That's 10 whole points.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, I don't have a 10-point button.
Well,
You can press 2 5 times.
Yeah. So let me just bring up my questions.
And there's just one question.
It's just one question. Let's have a look.
And is there a penalty if you get it wrong?
No. It just means you don't get points.
Well, phases
Does the
fire
other-
then.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Does the other team get a chance to answer if
course
the
they
first
do.
team is wrong? Okay. I just want to clarify.
I'm not a sadist, you know.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're the one with the leather whip, Jeff. Right. Okay. This was not too difficult, but difficult enough. What was the name of the ship that Koloth commanded during the events of Trials and Tribulations or Trouble with Tribbles?
That's a good question. Koloth ship.
Do we even get told the name of the ship?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Okay, I found it. I did not remember it. Spaceball 1.
That's difficult. That is a difficult question.
Oh my goodness.
Blimey. What? That's a...
IKS trash can.
I can only have a guess at this.
Well, you do better than I am.
I'll do one better. IKS garbage can.
Phases fire or whatever it is you want.
Yeah.
Is it the IKS Garoth?
It is the IKS Groth. Well done.
Oh my goodness.
Well done. So that is a full 10 points.
That was the only name I could think of. I
So
had
hang
it
on.
on card.
Hang on. Who commands that ship?
Koloth.
So Koloth is commanding the Goroth.
No, the Groth. Yeah.
The Groth.
Someone didn't want to think up a new name when they were writing that script.
Well, that's the way it is. Yeah. Yeah. It was also mentioned in Trial and Tribulations because Dax, as he said, that's Koloth's shop. That's Koloth's ship. I'd love to see it in his prime.
I think that's what I remember it from.
And
Sure.
obviously, Cisco realizing that this was making Jadzia horny, he decided, no, we're not going to do that. We're not, no.
That's a good question. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Oh my
that's been a good show. I hope everyone had fun. It is, however, the end of the show. After an hour, wow, an hour and 40
Scoreboard. Scoreboard.
Scoreboard?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
Hold on. It's not working. There we go.
And it's not working.
You broke
Why isn't it working?
You broke my scoreboard.
It can't cope with 30 points on it.
Yeah, I guess not.
We've passed the threshold.
Winner.
Gonna turn into a lizard.
It should be, but it's not.
Oh well. The Intrepid Voyagers have won. Winner.
Yes.
It
Good
doesn't
Well
game.
done. Well done.
Well done. So 30
Well
points.
Very good game.
I feel like I
Why
can't
isn't
take
it
any credit for
working?
this win whatsoever. It's all Paul.
No. Team
No.
effort. Team effort.
I think everyone took part, and we all had a good effort.
Yeah, brilliant.
I think. You guys started getting ahead. And then the other team took. It happens. You start off ahead, and then a certain round just destroys it all. And then.
To be fair, even if they hadn't taken the lead early on, they'd have still won with that last question.
Last question, yes. 10 points is a bit much for the last question.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, it's like grabbing the golden snitch, man.
Yes.
Sorry,
Right,
wrong
so-
franchise.
So we'll call it a 1 point game.
Anyway, I hope you and the audience had a lot of fun. I know I did, and I hope these guys, everyone did.
Speaking of fun,
until next week, guys, for another question of Trek, we'll say good night.
Speaking of fun, though, should we play the cartoon out on the outro? Because I worked really hard on that.
Oh, go on then. Play the cartoon out in the outro.
Yay!
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Our mission is to explore the continuum, seek out strange new people, but not as strange as us, of course, to answer age-old questions and to boldly ask new ones.
Captain, I'm picking up an automated distress call some 39 light years away.
Location.
Zeta 2 Reticuli system.
Helm, set course.
Course plotted and laid in, sir.
Let's do it.
We're approaching the location now, sir.
What planet is that, Commander? It seems familiar.
It's Calpamos, sir. The signal is coming from the fourth moon, called Acheron.
Helm, put us into synchronous orbit. Admiral, you and I will beam down and see what's afoot.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Scarlet, I think I've deciphered part of that code.
Oh, and?
It seems like it's less of a distress call and more of a warning. I should inform the captain.
What's the point? I mean, if it's a warning, they'll know by now. And by the way, this moon used to be known as LV-426. The Admiral was right. That does sound familiar.
I don't like this place. Let's go back.
Oh, stop grumbling. We're there now.